My first job after retiring from the military. Hey everybody, I'm Chandler. Thanks for stopping by. You're going to get a kick out of today's video. So if you're a transitioning military person, this video is for you. If you're retired and you're looking for some part-time work, I got you. I got you. If you're a former contractor or a current contractor and you look for that slower pace, stay with me to the end. Got something for you as well. So after spending 23 years in the Army as an infantryman, I kind of figured that my post-military life would involve a lot more quiet mornings, not power tools and IO signs. My job in the military involved blowing things up. And now I was helping people build things. Yeah, that kind of felt like just the opposite of my comfort level. But it turned out, it turned out to be surprisingly a good fit. And let me tell you why. Hang in there. So while I was still in the military, I completed a bachelor's degree in business administration and I started a master's program in HR management. So when I retired at the young age of 39, I wasn't ready to kick back. I was ready to keep growing. So within 1 year of separation, I started searching for that HR position that could both bring me meaningful and manageable lifestyle. Then came my lucky break. See, I connected with a fellow veteran who also left the Army and had since become a regional HR director. And he was recruiting for some HR managers. How lucky is that? 3 interviews later, I was offered a job and I moved to Albany, New York. The one place my wife swore she would never move to. Funny how that works. So I was an HR manager for Home Depot. So why Home Depot? Well, let me tell you. So here's what made Home Depot a great first stop after the military. One, it's a veteran-friendly environment. So if you served in the military, they know that you have leadership skills, right? You understand organizational structure, just like the military. And they know that you have people management skills. And they all translate, they all line perfectly with the Home Depot culture, right? The second thing is career goal, career growth. Almost 90% of the store leadership, that is department supervisors, assistant store managers, and store managers, were all once hourly associates. They love to promote from within, and that's a very positive thing. And then there's training. Training is embedded in the Home Depot culture. They provide you with all the tools, both literally and figuratively, right, to climb that ladder. And that's a great thing. Well, that was a loud car. And so the third thing is their strong benefits package. They got all the bells and whistles of benefits package. If you need medical, dental, those kind of things, they have it. Paid time off. It's always good to take a vacation. And then there's tuition reimbursement, which is really great. I get a lot of college kids joining us just because of that. Matter of fact, it helped me complete my master's degree. They pay you some money. And then there's the stock purchase program where they allow you to buy the Home Depot stock at a discounted price. But what's great about that, or what I wish I did, was held on to those shares. No, I cashed them in at a later date, took my money, took a vacation, did something like that. But their benefits package, yeah, it's great. They have everything that you could probably want as a military retiree, as a regular retiree, and then those that want to join and become an associate, yeah, they'll provide you with pretty much everything that you need. So what about the work environment? That's the most critical. So during my 5 years of working for the Home Depot, I can honestly say that the atmosphere was very positive. It was challenging. Work is challenging, but it was team orientated. Every day felt different. It wasn't the same thing day after day. You were always learning, always collaborating, and the leadership team, they made it both meaningful and fun. Although I left Home Depot after I got a job offer from a government contractor to go do some work as an HR manager in Iraq. And yeah, that's another story, another video, right? But I would still highly recommend Home Depot for anybody that's a military retiree. If you are a retiree looking for part-time work, they'll fit in whatever availability that you have. And if you're a contractor looking for that slower pace, right? They really want you, right? You could be a star and move up that ladder real quick, especially if you know your stuff. This is my favorite department to work in. Gardening, especially during Christmas. Christmas time, it's fun. It's not so fun during the summertime. It's hot. And those bags of mulch and dirt, yeah, they can all get pretty heavy. But in the wintertime, you're dealing with Christmas trees and everybody's in a happier mood. And so for me, Home Depot was that first job after the military. And that led to a deeper learning. And as a new HR manager, there was a lot of learning that I needed. And Home Depot, they provided it. Also gave me some new leadership experiences, much different than the military. And that all prepared me and created a path towards becoming a HR director. This is Chandler's Retirement Live saying, it's a good life. Lights out.